Alright. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Ground control to Major Tomcat. It's time to leave the tree branch if you dare. It's not a tree branch.
Meow.
Major Tom knows which way to go. He really made the grade. A rocket. And it blows up and fucking... push it off the edge. Major Tomcat fixes his steely gaze on you, then wriggles his tail expectantly. Your service as a ranger is over, Major Tomcat. Time for you to head out. You deserve a scritch behind the hat, Major Tomcat. All right, Jim, take this microphone home and record your cat tonight.
Okay.
Oh, he does follow us. Very nice.
Hey, Jared, little brother, how goes that deluge of blood? You dry gulch them Hotlanders yet? Rastus! Jared's dead! They killed him! Gunned him down like a dog! What? No! No! If I ever catch who did this, they're dead! Every last one of them dead! You hear me? My brother will be avenged!
Uh-oh. Glass knuckles. Intimidating, but shards stink like old beer. Huh. Another broken Casio watch. It looks like I can get in this truck. I can't walk any further, it seems, so. Alright, cat. Get in the truck. Fixer Upper. Achievement unlocked. Peterson Air Force Base shares an airfield with Colorado Springs Municipal Airport, which housed many pre-war government command centers. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I dropped the fucking dipstick for my transmission into my car twice. I was so mad. I don't know what it is, but the end of the dipstick turns 90 degrees, and it kept getting caught on the lip of the dipstick receptacle. I don't know what you would call that. And it kept pulling it out of my hand, and I burnt the fucking back of my knuckles trying to grab it. The dip hole? The dipstick shoot, yeah. I was so mad. I was so mad the first time I did it, and then I was even madder the second time I did it. A toasty 1 FPS. There we go.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriot.
Two, when there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand. But that Dorsey ambush was my
You need some
fault.
anti-aliasing for your hair, dude.
And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours.
Don't mind if we do. He's your prisoner. You can have the honors. We believe in justice, not vengeance. You should give him a trial.
How civilized. Around here, we save trials for those whose guilt is in doubt. But if that's what you want, I'll introduce him to Judge Watkins. He always follows the law. I'd like to bring all the Dorseys to justice. And maybe, with your help, I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know.
What?
The men and women you lost can never be replaced.
Did they change voice actors?
I hope you'll accept it.
I think they just changed voice actors. I don't have first aid to do that. Thank you, Patriarchs. We appreciate anything you can do for us. All we want is to complete our vengeance on the Dorseys, but we won't say no to your help. Better than nothing, as long as our deal's still in place. No deal. If the ambush was your fault, then you owe us. Give us your supplies and let us go home.
I'm glad to find you so amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along. Now, introductions.
Oh my god.
My name is Saul Buchanan. I own Colorado.
He has an American flag fist warhammer.
This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch.
Diligent Joe.
Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here.
The clearly painted sign says Colorado Springs with an arrow pointing south. I guess I can't get back in the car. Our vehicle's out of gas and needs service. It cannot be driven at this time. Doesn't look like it's out of gas, but alright.
Then find someone who will.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch. No sudden moves around the Patriarch. No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
Yeah.
What's going on, Hedgehog?
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
What was that? Semicolon, semicolon, no, colon, colon, nods, colon, colon. That's going to be my motto. What was that? I like highlighted something that wasn't there. An old weather-worn pedestal. The inscription is fading and illegible. Huh.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
What were the Dorseys after?
The Patriarch. Thank God they never got near him. He's the only thing keeping Colorado from tearing itself apart.
And sorry about these alarms. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off. How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules.
Our base. Angry robot. Why are there angry robots? This place is ours. Easy enough. Why are there angry robots?
Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but Let's talk after you kill the alarms. I can hardly hear myself think.
Lockpicking impossible. Civitor bot. What does Irabe mean? Base has been out of service for decades. Have you been in guard this entire time? Kiss ass. Sneaky shit. Whoops, our mistake will be on our way. You raise. Ah, shit. The enemy has armor, which means it can block some of your incoming damage. Fortunately, all weapons have a penetration stat. If your weapon's penetration is equal or greater to that of your enemy, your weapon will deal full damage. I like how they took an entire turn while I was reading this. If your weapon's penetration is less than the target's armor, you'll do proportionate damage, but no more than 80%. Penetration 15 versus armor 10 is 100% damage. Penetration 5 versus armor 10, 50% damage. Penetration 9 versus armor 10, 80% damage. Okay. I like how we run around that way. Oh, don't attack the cat. Holy shit, the cat just fucking ripped half the thing apart. You don't need melee when you have guns of steel. Melted capacitor. Twisted hydraulics. More twisted than your sister. Damaged sensor. You don't need a sensor to know this thing's toast. The terminal's dusty and old. When you press the power button, it flickers to life. The computer beeps and whirs for the first time in years. As it boots up, security alert flashes across the display. Every attempt to access a menu is met with command access only. Eventually, you query the machine for the command's identity. It replies, command empty. Designate new command. Install yourself as command. A camera flashes above the monitor, and a terrible photo of your face slowly appears on the screen, line by line. Command recognized. Security alert canceled. Achievement unlocked. The new law.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running. Now, where were we? Oh, yes.
It's the camera,
you're
right.
Here. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, valor,
Oh my God.
victory. 2 of them conspired against me, and the 3rd blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished him.
God. Liberty, victory, and valor.
They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course, but apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans.
His name is communism? Yeah, all right. The patriarch, daddy communism. You're looking for protection when they attack? Are you asking us to become assassins? So you need us to round them up. You want us to act as emissaries to your children? Make peace? Looking for protection when they attack.
Protection? You think I need protection? Stop trying to be smart and listen. I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear?
But if taking a kid's life is impossible.
You've already done the impossible by making it here. I trust you. Find a way to make it possible. Now, let me tell you where they are. Victory's holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver.
Gippers.
And Liberty's raising an army against me somewhere out on the Eastern Plains. Anything else you need to know?
Aspen, Denver, Eastern Plains. The Gippers. We need more background on your kids before we go after them. We have a few things we'd like to ask about the Dorseys and the ambush. Barter not met. Thank you for the briefing. We need more background on your kids before we can go after them.
What do you want to know?
For one thing, you must have plenty of competent people in Colorado. Why ask us to deal with your children?
Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave my side. Ever. Everybody else... Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshalls, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make good figureheads, give them some legitimacy. Any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. Nobody else can get supplies to Arizona before they starve to death. That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of self-interest.
What should we know about Victory?
Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorized the servants, set the house on fire, and he's only got worse. The things he's done to the women he finds. Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks and turned the place into a slaughterhouse.
I've been noticing at the end of sentences, I'm sorry to point this out, but when I have to hit a button to proceed, they cut off his breathing. He starts breathing in to say the next line and they cut it off.
Now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured some Rangers as well.
There were other survivors from our convoy. That's great news.
Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Might not be much left by the time you find them.
What kind of man is Valor?
Soft, spoiled, Fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt.
Coup attempt.
Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. He took his revenge by convincing them to cut off oil shipments to my city. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil shipments from the Gippers has to happen now.
The Gippers. So Valor isn't dangerous?
No, but the Gippers are tough and well-armed. And Denver's a death trap.
Tell us about Liberty.
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains.
No, I gotta keep my reputation up.
Working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected.
Are you expecting her to try and usurp you?
She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. She's been licking her wounds out east ever since.
I gotta fill out my good boy meter. Thanks for the info. We'll do our best with them.
You'd better. Anything else?
Anything else? We need more background on your kids. We have a few things we'd like to ask about Dorsey's. And the ambush.
Uh-huh.
Who are the Dorsey? Excuse me, the Dorseys.
The last dregs of a treacherous family. Thought I'd wipe them out years ago, but... mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most.
Do you think Vic, Valor, Liberty are behind the attack on our colony?
Possibly. But I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. So somebody put some fire in them.
Why do you say the ambush was your fault?
My staff and I coordinated the details of your arrival using coded transmissions on radio frequencies we thought were secure. Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. I take full responsibility.
All right, enough about the Dorseys.
Good. What else do you need?
Like how when you hit enter? Oh, it doesn't do it now. Yeah, it disappears. Yeah, when you hit enter on that, it disappears. And you can't do anything. I can't move my mouse. I mean, not my mouse, my keyboard. I have to use the mouse.
Of course.
Thank you for the briefing.
Now, if you want a chance to impress me, and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousing
Wish we could get some cash.
Dorseys who've been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do.
Sounds like a piece of cake.
Cocky, huh? Well, cocky's good. As long as you can back it up.
Cocky is good.
All right, let's move out.
Great kid. Good camera. It's just a deer? Okay. Mission log. You have a new mission. To view the details, use J to open the mission log. Mission types. Primary missions progress the main story. Secondary missions are optional side quests. You've just received a primary mission, Cornered Rats. So your next step should be paying a visit to Sheriff Daisy in downtown Colorado Springs. Can I just go there now? I'm not gonna do that yet. Let's see. Ah. Hmm. Inventory intro. Oh god. Welcome to the inventory screen. From here, you'll be able to see all the items you're carrying, view their stats and information, equip them to your character, and more. There are no limits on the number of items you can carry at once. Oh, nice. You can right-click on any of your items to see extra actions you could do with them. For example, this is an easy way to quickly heal your rangers after combat. Inventory viewing stats. To view your character's stats, you can left-click in the Derive Stats button. You can left-click the Derive Stats button while in the inventory screen. These stats are primarily determined by your attributes. Your attributes, but certain skills, your equipment, and any active status effects will influence them as well. Inventory field stripping. Any weapons can be broken down into spare parts by field stripping it. If you have a very low barter skill, you can sometimes get better price from the merchants for parts than the weapons itself. With the Scrounger's Touch perk, field stripping also has a chance to grant weapons mods. Perk points. You've earned perk point. Proceed to the perk screen to unlock a powerful new perk. Close doesn't close the page, it closes the menu. Learning perks. Starting at level 4, your rangers will earn a perk point every other level. Perk points are used to unlock powerful abilities and passive bonuses. Perks become available to learn as you upgrade your skills. I have 1 perk point available. Let's see. Deep Pockets, Quick Slots +1. Hardened, Armor +2. Healthy, Constitution +35. Quick Reflexes, Evasion +5. Weathered, Crit Resistance +10. And I got small arm shit. Shredder Shot. If you see an unprotected spot, put a hole in it. Make him pick between fighting and stopping all the blood. Ability, Shredder Shot, 4 AP. Fires a shotgun shell that inflicts bleed on anyone it hits. Deal 100% damage against targets with armor damage. Plus 100%. Damage, 100% of weapon damage. On success, applies bleeding. Opportunist. You're always looking for an opening, and handguns are pretty good at making them. Your strike meter charges a bonus 5% with each successful handgun attack. Trick shot. A lot of these guys wouldn't know what to do if you took away their weapon. Fire a handgun attack that has a negative 50% hit chance. If this hits, you gain an instant plus 30 AP, plus 3 AP, and your strike meter is instantly filled. Deals 100% damage versus the marked target. Damage 100% of weapon. On success, applies damaged weapon. Oh boy. But a minus 50% hit chance is pretty crazy. Considering if anyone's in cover, they already have like 60% hit chance. So I'd be down to 13, 10, depending on what they're doing. A little low. What do you mean, isn't that just hit or miss? A hit chance. Minus 50% hit chance. So I'm assuming whatever your hit chance is, it removes 50% of it. But I'm not sure. Emergency response. You do anything for the team. If one of them goes down, you leap into action. When an ally is down in battle, gain +1 combat speed for 2 turns. Yeah, the XCOM accuracy. It's like a pep talk. Oh, rally. It's like a pep talk, but you grimace and clench your fist. Provide +2 AP bonus for allies in a radius around you. Oh, I like that. Demoralize. I can't do that one yet. I'm going to do that one. That one seems good. The terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seems normal. Examine the security systems. The status reports indicate that all is normal at the moment. An option displaying old security alerts shows a number so long it goes off the right edge of the screen. Nerd stuff. Read the old security logs. Return to the top menu, step away. Data log backed up to archive room server. The status report indicate all is normal at the moment. An option displaying an old security alert shows a number so long it goes off the right edge of the screen. Oh, that's all it does. I can't read the actual logs, no. Step away. All right. Take a look around. Lockpicking level 2. I think somebody has 2, no? Is it gear? Old journal, lore book. This journal has a plastic holographic cover featuring a jet that banks and turns depending on the angle you look at it. On the inside of the cover is written Journal of Ally Blue. Empty cans of Aquanet. Isn't that hairspray? Not bad hair, just bad air. Radio static. Ammo, 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 ammo. Money. Socks. Watch one of these be like rigged to blow up. Ammo, ammo, money, socks. Romance of the Ghost. A stirring paranormal romance about one woman and her ectoplasmic paramour. Paramour? I think they did in the last couple games too, defragged. Money and a tin can. I don't like this keyboard command. She cheated on her husband for a ghost. I mean, maybe her husband was the ghost as well. Maybe she... I don't know if that would be cheating then. I don't know. Mangler, rocket launcher, money, scrap. Pocket dock, armor mod, chest armor. Mounted to a piece of chest armor, if my mouse would stop moving. This small box supplements medical treatment with sophisticated vitals data. Requires 1 armor modding. Oh, that's pretty good. Heal bonus plus 10%. Underbarrel Light weapon mod. This basic underbarrel mod makes it easier to sight down targets. Weapon mods. There are people in real life that have ghost lovers. I know. Please don't remind me. I don't need to think about that. How does that work? What, do you just sit alone in your bed and like fucking like I don't even know. I don't even want to describe it. In the Wasteland, you'll find both weapon and armor mods. Installing a mod will improve any equipment it's attached to, but once installed, they cannot be removed. To install a mod, one of your squad members must have the necessary weapon modding or armor modding skill level. Modding your gear. To install a weapon mod or armor mod, select the weapon or armor you want to upgrade and choose the modify option under it. The different mods require different armor or weapon modding skills to level. The better the mod, the harder it is to install. It isn't exactly necrophilia, but where in the spectrum does it stand? I don't know. I don't know. Rad Tech Helmet. This dome is so tough you almost don't mind the claustrophobic space, the restricted vision, or the unplaceable smell. Ask Dan Aykroyd. Oh god. Merc Helmet. Goggles and mask offer little in the way of protection, but they are invaluable considering Colorado weather. Rad Tech Armor. Mouse, please. Chest Armor. DARPA's mandate was to create the ultimate hazardous environment suit. It succeeded, little knowing that the suits would become the powerhouses of the 22nd century battlefield. Requires 4 strength. All right. +1 coordination. Less of a critical chance, less armor. I'm gonna skip that for now. Requires 4 strength. Yeah, see, all this shit requires. It needs weapon mods. I don't have that. Oh, rip. Ammo type spikes. Oh, God. It's a spike gun. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'll have to do all that.
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss staffing and recruiting, that kind of thing. Good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
All right, Sergei.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits, just like the Patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting things up and running.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Speak to Sergeant Greatsky to hire new Rangers for your squad. Your squad can have up to 6 members. No more than 4 can be Rangers. The other 2 slots may be filled by companions such as Marshal Kwan. Companions are unique NPCs who aren't officially Rangers but want to help you out all the same. You'll find plenty of companions on your journey through Colorado. Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill up your squad? Before we get to all that, I got a few questions.
Of course. Ask away.
Of course, ask away. Can you and Kwan tell us more about yourselves?
Well,
Well, Sergey won't blow his own horn, so I'll do it for him. He's Colorado's greatest war hero.
We roomed together.
Fought by the Patriarch's side from the beginning and saved the old man's life about 100 times, right, Sergey?
75. Tops. Now, let me tell you about Mr. Slick here. Nobody knows the streets and alleys of Colorado Springs, or the people that live there, better than dashing Darius Kwan.
You're too kind, Sergey.
You two volunteered for this shit?
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old in the marshals.
And retirement was driving me stir-crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out.
You both seem awful eager to help a group of unknown outsiders. Why are you really here?
It's no lie that I've been looking to leave the marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole story. The Patriarch asked me to keep an eye on you, so here I am.
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor too.
So you're spies?
Let's say liaisons. The Patriarch wants you to succeed, and he knows it's not going to be easy. You're strangers in a strange land.
Remember, Dan, you can't consent if you drink Crystal Head vodka and then go hang out with ghosts. It's 2020. You gotta have consent.
You don't know the politics. You don't know the personalities. Who hates who? Where the bodies are buried.
That's where we come in. We're here to make sure you don't make too many rookie mistakes, step on the wrong toes. And yeah, we're supposed to report back to the Patriarch about how you're doing. But you didn't really expect to be left completely to your own devices, did you?
I don't know what a JoJo thing is. What's the deal with the alarms and the robots?
Not sure exactly. We came by a week and a half ago and it was stone quiet.
We were gonna get the place cleaned up before you got here. But then the Dorseys attacked the city, so it got put on the back burner.
Something must have triggered the security systems between then and now. Could have been anything.
How long has this place been abandoned?
Patriarch chased out the last big gang maybe 10 years back. Before that, all kinds of bandits, militias, and cults have lived here since the deluge.
Recently, it's been mostly outlaws and refugees. We should check around to see if there are any current occupants.
Current occupados.
Could be what set off the alarms.
What's the deluge? You've been hearing that word a lot.
Around these parts, we call the nuclear apocalypse the deluge of fire, because...
Deluge of fire.
That's what it was.
Noah's flood was the deluge of water. The nukes were the deluge of fire. Gonzalez? He's a whiz with stuff like that. The AI will allow you to give the vehicle orders in combat without having to be inside it. Basically, it'll become another member of your squad.
Oh, sick. That's all the questions I have for now.
Okay, what's next?
Show us what you got lined up. Let's talk next steps.
Absolutely. We can talk about recruitment anytime. And if you meet talented people in your travels, don't hesitate to sign them up. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Surveying the base sounds good.
That'll give you a chance to see if any of the junk around here is worth keeping before I toss it all out. After that, you might want to give Sheriff Daisy a hand. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
Why did we change microphone placement for that line? Okay, thanks for the info.
1 sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are going to need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet.
What do you have to offer us?
Well, I know this city like the back of my hand. And this city knows me. My time in the Marshals means I've got connections and trusted informants everywhere.
I knocked over my iced tea. It's alright. There's almost none left. Not like fucking last time where I spilled an entire cup.
Plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it, there are places around here where those things might come in handy.
It's just unsweetened iced tea. Thanks, we could use the help.
Great. I'm at your disposal.
Now we're gonna turn down an extra party member.
Lead the way.
Companions 1. You've recruited your first companion. Companions are a unique kind of squad member. Unlike the rangers you create, companions are pre-made characters that have their own personality and agenda. Piss them off and they could leave you high and dry. Companions 2. You can have up to 6 characters in your squad. Up to 4 of them can be ranger recruits, leaving at least 2 slots open for companions. There's no reason not to take them along, provided you can maintain their loyalty. Nice. So if I do this, and I do, there he is. Look at him. What a Chad. If I give him armor, does he give it back? He looks like a big daddy, almost. Let's go. What'd you make? Anything good?
If we don't want the Dorseys to keep coming back like a cancer, we better track Nellius down and finish him off once and for all. Now, what can I help you with?
Those volunteers you mentioned, where are we going to get them from?
Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard,
nice.
and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to send over everybody on their waiting lists. Now, some of these folks may be less than top grade for sure, but most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose.
We need to manage our active rangers.
My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So, pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't.
Remove the tomato. Add in some roast beef. A little bit of horseradish. Maybe some lettuce. Maybe remove the mayo and add some coleslaw. Get yourself a nice sandwich. Maybe put a little Russian dressing on there. Whoop.
And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
I can keep my sandwich? Well, I'm sure as I'm not going to give it away if I went to the trouble of making it. Need a little pesto, sure. Axel, Banshee, Bison Bill, Black Eye Betty, Butterfly, Crash, Professor Higgs, Preacher, Ice, Doc Nails, Devlin, Danny Smiles. He doesn't look like he's smiling all that much. He's bleeding. Sasquatch, Shellshock, Thunder, Wolf, Zeus. Create a custom character. You go for fucking Sasquatch. Yeah, you can make custom characters. The only thing I don't have right now is a melee character. Good T-pose in there. Was that Bane? It was Bane. Twitch! Ah, look at that. Two-Face, Big Mama, Hawk, T-Bone, Big Papa. Make you the melee character? Malice, Hornet, Fang, Charade, Voodoo, Albatross, Slayer. Let the newbie T-pose for a second. Ruiner, Copperhead, Killer, Cyanide, Viper. Actually, in fact, if I think it's too long ago. Let me see if I can. Arboreal Triangular Moonfloof. No, I wasn't. It was too short of a time. Banshee, Spear, Varmint, Star, Bones, Reaper, Lance, Cyanide, Eternity, Star, Mustang, Psycho, Lucky, Fist, Bones, Nevada, Ishtar, Jester, Malice, Slayer, Ronin, Big Mama, Aladdin, Malice, Jazz, Vulture, Phoenix, Big Mama. God, that's coming up a lot. Dagger, Rimfire, Chipper, Jackhammer, Surge, Copperhead, Void, Varmint, Wildcat, Viper, Jade, Grunt King, Jazz, Usher, Raven. We can add. Fucking let me type words. We can add chat into here. Let's see. Fire, explosives, critical chance, bonus to robots' vehicles, bonus melee damage. Old posters make it clear. The 1980s were a good time to be an out-of-control cop. They were taking out bad guys and they didn't care if they did it by the book. You don't either. You've been taking the fight to the slavers and crime bosses without backup since you joined the Desert Rangers. The only thing that would make it perfect if someone called you a loose cannon. Man, alright. Barter, Mopey Poet. Crit resistance. Raider Hater, Sex Machine, Stoner, Boss. Yeah, we'll do lethal weapon. Background for chat is Psycho. I don't see a Psycho. Was there a Psycho? No, there's no Psycho. It has to be lethal weapon.
Get ready.
Here they come.
Let's do this shit! You brought this on yourselves. Holy shit.
You want a brawl?
Damn, shit just got real.
They see us.
Enemies.
They've spotted us. You
Choo choo! Here comes the pain train.
That looks like a good chat, huh? Make him tiny. That one. That one. That one. No, he's not gonna use knife. He's gonna use melee. Probably blunt objects. I guess a knife could be melee. Guys, knives aren't melee. Come on. Your best friend in the waste is a finely honed blade. Blades are perfect for fighters who like to get up close and personal. They strike often, deal high damage to enemies with light armor. Blunt weapon. It doesn't get any more basic than hitting people with a stick, or more satisfying. Blunt weapons deal high damage to enemies in heavy armor. With a little training, you can stun them too. I'm gonna do that for now. Oops. Attributes. Oh god. Hang on. I want to reference that thing I was looking at. Alright. Looks real sharp to you? I can't see it anymore. I can put it down. Let's see. Brawling. Melee combat. Makes you more effective with bladed and blunt weapons. Recommended attributes: strength, coordination, and speed. Strength, speed, coordination. Cool. Blunder. Melee damage bonus plus 15%. Critical chance minus 50. Pop bag. Armor plus 6. Combat speed down. Circus freak. Transforms you. It transforms you and you become... It's Vessel. It's funny. No one ever cared who you are until you put on the nose. Combat speed up, crit resistance up, evasion down, detection time down. That might not be too bad. Death Wish. I feel like everyone's doing a tiny murder clown though. Doomsday Prepper, Lone Wolf. Yeah, this is the one to do. This is the one to do, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You can't be revived during combat. But he's going to be running up so far ahead, nobody's going to be near him. I might as well take the 5 extra constitution per level. Then, anything else, no? No one's going to be near him to revive him. So I don't think it makes sense to... I don't know how much you get per level. Oh my god. You do 33% more damage and take 33% more damage. Serial killer. Oh, that would have been a good one for the sniper. 2 pump chump. After first 2 turns, lose 1 AP and 50% hit chance for 6 turns. Boy. Varigan Blood. When an ally is down in combat, enter Berserker Rage, gaining 100% critical chance and 3 AP for 1 turn. After the rage is ended, minus 4 AP for the next 2 turns. Ooh. Yeah. Gain. All drunk. There's no more other funny. No. I like Medical Marvel. I think that's a good one for him. Nice. Can I just go straight up to 6 right now? The butcher. Blackhawk, Nevada, Roadkill, Spear, Muskrat, Eagle, Savage, Seer, Crusher, Pegasus, Razor, Trouble, Two-Face, Abaddon. Abaddon? The name sounds familiar. Diamond, Raven, Dagger, Venom, Rebel, Killer, Tomcat, Cyclops, Enigma, Psycho, Velvet, Jade, Scar, Fastlane.
Shoot! They saw us!
Shoot!
Come and get it!
You started it.
Oh man, this is not the best way to begin an.
This is.
They see us.
They see us.
They see us.
They see us. Explode-a-maniac. Kisses. The boss. That screams fast lane to me. What about you? No beard, yeah. That guy was never gonna fucking matter because we're never gonna see him. We're just gonna look at the portraits the whole time. Sure. Let's see. Do social skills with the characters? I mean, so you have that kiss ass and that hard ass. And so there's certain dialogue options that'll be locked behind those. Pretty much any skill can have a dialogue or an option locked behind it. So that's the only thing I could think of as far as that. Oh, and secondary characters? I think it does. I would hope it does. God. That's what I think so.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Can I make another one? I mean, there was one more slot.
Rangers, good to see you.
I thought I could only have 4 Rangers.
Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you go. Anything else?
If you're going to be our chief of security, we want to know a bit more about you.
Happy to tell you what you need to know.
We need to know. So what's your story?
Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I got behind him right away. He had leader written all over him, even back then. I've served at his side ever since, fighting against the monster army, consolidating power here in town, helping him expand our borders.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories, and he had no small part in making Colorado what it is today.
You're too kind, Darius. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children is just the latest in a long line of troubles.
You served with the Patriarch so long, you must like him.
I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but that's just the impatience of a man who knows what's right, dealing with fools who don't. He cares too deeply about the well-being of the people of Colorado to let political courtesy slow him down. Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decisions, but the way I see it, they should be glad it wasn't them who had to make the choice.
Will you tell us some stories about your days fighting besides the Patriarch?
Stories? They are stories indeed these days. I've told him so many times all the truth's been wrung out of him. Now, let's see. Here's one. So, one day we were hunting monster army raiders and came upon a tin-walled shack. The people inside were shooting at us and not answering our calls to parley. Well, I got sick of that real quick and unslung my rocket launcher. But Saul, he holds up a finger, then creeps around behind the compound. Well, pretty soon we hear him smashing through those tin walls with his hammer, and then comes two high-pitched screams. A few moments later, he comes striding out, carrying a child under each arm. They've been shooting at us because they thought we were coming to eat their dying parents. Now, I will never know how Saul knew it was kids in there rather than raiders, but somehow he did. And we brought them and their folks back to the city and helped them out until they got well again. And he's always been like that. An uncanny ability to always do the right thing.
Got any more stories for us?
Give me a while and I'll see if I can remember any more. In the meantime, I'm sure you have plenty to do.
Let's talk about something else.
Happy to. What's on your mind?
Got a moment to talk about your past?
Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. Happy to. What's on your mind?
All right, goodbye.
I'll be here.
Oh my god, you see how small he was? Bloodsport. It's like T-Ball, but with more skull fragments. Attacks with blunt weapons critically hit stunned and blind enemies. Not having a gun just means you don't have anything extra weighing you down. Plus 5 combat speed when you have 2 melee weapons equipped. Nice. 0.5. Stunning blow. If you knock the wind out of a guy, it doesn't matter what kind of fancy gun he's packing. A focused blunt attack that stuns the target enemy but has a negative 15% hit chance. Frozen enemies take an extra 100% damage. Damage 100% of weapon damage. On success applied is stunned. Weapons modding. I'll take that one first. Field shipping has a chance to provide weapon mods. Puncturing shot. Required 2 automatic weapons. Fires an assault rifle attack that punctures through multiple enemies, hitting anyone in its path. Deals 100% damage versus stunned enemies. 100% weapon damage. On success, applies damaged armor. It's just equipping 2 automatic weapons is all it takes? Oh, 5 AP. Oh, you need 2 automatic weapons skill points. That's what it means. Duh. Gopher Hunter. Little gophers like to stay in their holes, but that just makes them easier for you to take them down. Enemies have a 25% less benefit from cover when attacking them. Oh, that's pretty sick. Spray and pray. Some say they prefer quality over quantity, but those people usually reconsider their tactics when they're trying to outrun a downpour of lead. Tears up an enemy with twice as many SMG bullets to normal attack, but it's a negative 25% hit chance, 100% of weapon damage. I don't plan on using SMGs. I think I'm using heavies, so I think Gopher Hunter is the way to go. Puncture requires 5 AP, but Gopher Hunter is just 25% less benefit from cover all the time. I'm gonna go with this one first. That means somebody who's in cover, I have an extra 25% chance to hit him. I'll probably end up taking that next, to be honest, but I want that cover. Look at him. Look at him. I'm glad we just covered his face up immediately. The kneecapper. Ooh. Yeah, see, those are brawling weapons. The rotator. Right, that one shoots spikes. That's why we're using it. The way I can heal my party is each character has this pouch. I can equip things to it. I probably should do that for these guys. That's how I can individually. Or there's med packs. Restores 35% of con per turn over 3 turns. So up to 100% basically. Yes, put that. This is what I want to heal me. Oh, I think that's possible. I don't know exactly how to do that right now. If I could find my med packs, I have no idea where they went. Use item on self. There's got to be a way to do it. I just don't know how. We'll probably find that when somebody goes down. Ooh, excuse me. When somebody gets knocked down. Wasteland has some kiss ass. I guess we can give him that item that gives him some hard ass too. Maybe. No, there's gotta be a way to do it out of combat too, but yeah, I'm not. We'll have to figure it out. I know why it's glowing. All going. A cyborg chicken. More dogs. An alloy barrel. Nice. Metal-plated electronics have been implanted into this chicken's body. It looks up at you, and a sense of loneliness in its eyes. You don't see any other chickens around. Pluck. Oblivious to your presence, the chicken runs itself at the wall repeatedly. Okay, well. We did try. A bent actuator. Actually, this actuator's done actuating. Bunny. Ammo. Glance plates. Steel plates arranged to redirect instead of stop incoming forces that are statistically shown to reduce lethality. Titanium plating. So can I do this? Helmet armor. Requires 1 armor modding. I have 0 armor modding. I thought somebody had armor modding. Did I not give anyone armor modding? Weapon modding. No, I gave 2 people weapon modding. Good. Okay. Nobody has level 3 explosives. Tactical armor legs. Tactical armor helmet. I wonder where that was. Like, hidden. Good. Anything else I should look at? God, the keys to rotate the arrows are not fun. Rotate
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Ah, that's what it is.
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Rusted slicer dicer. This enormous spider-like robot is in bad shape. It twitches in a puddle of its own fluids. Its casting dented and riddled with bullet holes. Judging by the scrape marks on the floor, it looks like someone dragged it into the garage from somewhere else. Examine the robots. You recognize it as a slicer dicer, a pre-apocalypse military robot. It appears to have been badly damaged in a firefight and is missing some of its weapons. Upon closer inspection, you know that some of the bullet holes have been patched and several of the legs show signs of recent welding. The slicer dicer's main access panel is open, revealing its wiring and power plant. It's clear that someone has been trying to repair the robot. Leave the robot alone. The corpse of a young woman lies at your feet, her body contorted in an unnatural angle. Judging by the smell, she's been here a while. Try and determine how she died. The body's unnatural position suggests some kind of seizure, and there are signs of discoloration on her face indicative of heart failure. A heavy metal spanner is gripped tightly in her right hand. The metal is discolored and scorch marks blacken her fingertips. Looks to you like a textbook case of electrocution. Examine the corpse. The woman is wearing a patchwork jumpsuit and a leather tool belt. Her pockets are crammed with fuses, bundles of wire, and bits of circuit boards. Looks like this wastelander made her living by scavenging and repairing electronics. She would have felt right at home in an old garage like this. Leave the corpse alone. Oh, gear, come lockpick. Oh, I'm so glad they just choose the highest level one to come lockpick for you. Repair kit. Quick slot item. A collection of simple mechanical parts and tools used to repair vehicles and robots. Used to restore 50% con. Amount repaired increases with mechanical skill level. Look at the terminal over here. Oh. This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seems normal right now. Examine most recent activity logs. Most of the logs appear to have been destroyed in a giant server wipe that occurred decades ago. The terminal also has controls for some nearby vehicle lifts, but currently indicates they are all unresponsive. Recall service elevator platform. Request issued. Please wait. A loud grinding emanates from the huge trapdoor near the garage's entrance. The smell of rusted metal sparking fills the room. Mechanical failure reported. Servitor drone has been issued a repair order. Step away from the terminal. Huh. Of gear, lockpick. The automated chauffeur, a pre-war advertisement for some kind of robot driver.
Tired of gridlock? Sick of dodging reckless drivers? Fed up with paying a fortune to shady mechanics that never actually fix your car? Consolidated Atomics has the answer. Introducing Hermes, the revolutionary vehicle AI that's an expert driver, navigator, and auto mechanic all in one. Hermes remembers your daily commute, gathering up-to-the-minute traffic reports to plot the quickest route to your destination. The AI also takes care of basic maintenance, keeping your vehicle in peak condition. Visit your local dealership for information on a Hermes upgrade kit today. Consolidated Atomics, 21st century solutions for the problems of today.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean bleach to get it ready for customers.
Med hypos. This desiccated husk of a man is little more than a skeleton covered in papery skin. Search for cause of death. Looks like a simple case of starvation and dehydration, but the corpse's ankles and wrists show some scarring, as if he was chained up for a while. This female corpse is bloated and putrefied. One of her arms is entirely missing. Black ichor oozes from her swollen torso. Search for a cause of death. Looks like the missing arm had nothing to do with the woman's demise. It had been expertly removed and stitched up long before she died. Instead, she seems to have died of an infection or illness. You notice the same scarring on her ankles and wrists as the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests they were frequently moved. Inspect it again. Looks like the missing arm had nothing to do with the woman's demise. Frequently moved. First aid 4, requirements not met. A corpse pile. There's a pile of corpses in this corner. Search for causes of death. These people died in a variety of ways, most of them violent. Bullet holes in one, a crushed skull in another, a cut throat in a third. They all have the same scarring on their ankles and wrists as the other corpses, most likely from manacles. The torn skin suggests they were frequently moved. This leathery corpse is missing several of his digits and facial features. Looks like exposure to extreme cold took this person's missing extremities. Scarring indicates that this may have happened multiple times over several years. But it wasn't the cold that killed him. Open wounds across his back indicate that he was whipped to death. You'll also find some scarring on his ankles and wrists as with the other corpses. Look like these people have been trafficked by slavers. Huh. Picklocking. Picklock is impossible. All right.
Look at all this machinery.
Can I
If we
sneak
can get it
past?
all running, this will be a good spot
Oh,
for your armor.
totally can. This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seems normal right now. Check recent activity logs. The only logs you can find from this terminal relates to a massive data wave from several decades ago. This terminal is displaying information about the base's systems. All seems normal. Step away. Trash. Ah, there's bullets. Someone threw away bullets. That's not good. You never know what they're gonna do with the trash compactor and or incinerator that you're gonna shove bullets into. All right, here. No cat. You can stay behind. Whoa, the cat almost. Oh my god. Molotov cocktail. How do I stop the fire? Just ride it out, I guess? Cat, you're gonna get caught on fire too. Well, all that did was catch me on fire and give me a little bit of ammo or a flamethrower, whatever that was. Did I level up from getting caught on fire? I can go to Fort First Aid to check out that thing. You're a surgeon. Your sniper rifle is your instrument. Precision strikes with sniper rifle have a significantly higher chance of inflicting critical effects. Mark target. Mark target. Reduce an enemy's evasion by a negative 15. Mark targets always take. Sure. Fuck, did it again. Hey, thanks for following, man. All right, I can't. There we go. Means now I can install that there. Cool. Watch that be trapped too or some bullshit. would be nice to investigate that robot, but I don't have the tech levels to do it. No, not back to Colorado. Rabbit. No, shoot the rabbit. That could have been dinner. Twisted hydraulic. More twisted than your sister. Cigarette butts. Junk. Turret chassis. Lightweight aluminum chassis. Though a little banged up, it looks reusable. Bunch of dollars, right? All right, downtown Colorado Springs. The Arapahoe garage keeps the Iron Thunder delivery fleet fueled and running, but they're open to the public too. Did I check the jails? I didn't see a jail in there. Was there a jail up in that area? Or is it in this area? Fuck, alright. I'll have to go back once it loads. It's telling me it's running at 60 FPS, but there we go. I guess I must have. Another 2 minutes loading, no worries. The servitors in the war room started their watch before the deluge of fire. All right, let's go take a look.
Right. Welcome back, Rangers. I hope you like what we've done with the place. The worst of the mess is cleaned up.
Great. I left for like 2 minutes.
Now, what can I help you with? So long, Rangers. I'll be in the war room if you need me.
Repair toaster. Requires toaster repair level 3. Well, I don't have toaster repair. Thankfully, it seems like a place I'll be coming back to, so... see another one up here. Where's the little murder clown? There he is. It's gonna take more AP to run over to him than I have to attack. There we go. Oh god, he got him. I missed.
Peekaboo.
What's going on with the cat? Oh, it's like doing a weird stalky thing.
Revived another one.
Yeah, but now how do I fucking clear the poison? Alright. I'll go away by itself. Wolverine fur. Pheromone sac. The glandular sac responsible for releasing pheromones. They're used for communication and to attract mates. Attract. Good jank here. Look at this. The power button on the machine. Oh, you know what? Resists your press, seemingly rusted in place. It makes a standy crunch when it finally gives way. The screen comes to life with a sad beep. Raid failure. Corruption detected across multiple sectors. Initiating automated repair operations. Recovery complete. View recovered logs. I want to make sure she finishes healing or being sick before I start reading menus. Bonus to healing now. There we go. Examine personnel logs. There are fewer logs than you'd expect for a base this size. Many have suffered data corruption and are unrecoverable, but you find a few that are legible. Personnel log. Colonel Forchetti. 22 of March, 1998. The world ended yesterday. Our missile defense system saved Colorado Springs, but Denver's gone, and we can't make contact with anyone outside the state. Discipline will keep my men in line, but we've only got a few days until the civilians panic. We'll need to prepare to hold out until we can reconnect with Washington. Nerd stuff. Read the old security logs. Filtering tools help you cull out the routine and wholly corrupted reports. You may need a computer expert to access some of the files. 407, what was that, 2002? Report 001, classified information purge initiated. Report 002, erasure complete. Command cleared. Fully autonomous security system activating in T-minus 30 seconds. Report 03. Intrusive movement detected in outer perimeter. Monitoring. Report 04. Intruders retreated without engagement. Monitoring. It was 2000. 2605, 2009. Report 15. Intrusive movement detected on outer perimeter. Monitoring. Report 16. Quadrupedal creature identified as non-hostile. Monitoring deprioritized. Report 025. Creature remains. Report 088. Creature departs. Incidents monitoring without engagement. Incidents monitored without engagement. 1846. Incidents involving security response. 5. Oh god, that's an old fucking game. I never played that one, but I saw Vinny play that, I think. Report 098. Intrusive movement detected on outer perimeter. Monitoring. There's something in the middle. Bipedal something. Report 100. Intruder pacified. Incidents monitoring without engagement. 2008. Incidents involving security response. 9. Report 100A. Automated amendment. Intention was for intruder. Logging technological review request with information technology. Re-report 100. 2811 2068. Report 750. Intruder 032 returns to war room. Starts fire for intruders 030, 031, 033. Intruder 034 is providing them with a meal. Logging requisition requests for additional servitors. Following abduction of core servitors 005-010 by intruder 011. This request has been logged 1500 times. 1500 times? Priority elevated. Report 751. Oh god. Attempting to wake remaining servitors. Wake attempted resulted in failure. Incidents monitored without engagement. 7242. Incidents involving security response. 15. Incidents with failed security responses. 1. Incidents with inability to respond. 4000. Report 755. Intruder 034 now classified as deceased. 2608. 2102. Report 001. System wake up complete. Accessing database. No new information since catastrophic failure reported at 1606 2071 623. Report 002. Intruders 069-073 logged in Rube. Servitors knob responding to wake up. Instruction. Monitoring. Report 057. Intruder 071 has fully repowered monitoring systems. Intruder 069 has gained access to monitoring system. Report 066. Self-diagnostic complete. Servitors 103, 22, and 616 present but unresponsive. Primary power unresponsive. Secondary power at 20%. Primary processing reports are all goob. You thought I was doing a bit? No, I'm not doing a bit. That's just the way it is. 1005 2107. Report 685. Intrusive movement detected at perimeter. Intruder 159 logged and approaching. Report 686. Intruder 158 detects intruder 159 and returns to barracks. Various intruders seem perturbed and barricade door to barracks. Report 690. Intruder 159 retrieves after accessing Rube and Armory. Servitors remain unresponsive. Report 710. Intruder 156 departs barracks, enters brig X-axis computer terminal. Horrible and troopers. He stuffed some Sudafed into the floppy drive, yeah. What's going on, Delphin? Nerd stuff. Trying to recover some of the secure logs. Some bad metadata kept this file from filtering properly, but you're able to easily repair it. Just one, yeah. Report 002. Radio signal reconstructed from partial bursts over the last 2 months. Transcript follows. Good people of Arizona, we, the remaining officers of the 249th Engineer Battalion, have been unable to contact our leader at Forscom for too long and have come to the unfortunate conclusion that our government has fallen. Every one of us here joined the Army to protect the people of the United States, and even if the U.S. is no more, we intend to continue to protect you to the best of our ability. We've heard your cries for help on the radio, and we want you to know help is coming. Keep calling, shelter in place, and stay strong. We're on our way. This message will repeat. Nerd stuff 2. I don't have that requirement. Report. Good map. Look at the map. Is it because my camera is over this or something? Lucky you. Burnt book, money, ammo, energy cells. Shit, sorry, man. I wish there was like you could know what happens. Like the other day, my stream was stuttering like crazy, but like my speed test was perfectly fine. And then after I restarted everything and waited, I was still dropping frames. I dropped a couple hundred frames and then boom, it was perfect the rest of the night. I have no idea why. Dell Hackett. Alright. Sounds like we gotta get ready for a little fight here, maybe.
Please, don't shoot.
The woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She's surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who watch you with fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
We're the Rangers. Who are you?
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
Jettison some frames to make it, yeah, I guess, but thousands and hundreds of thousands of frames?
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them.
She shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. Where are you from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here, for any of us.
Did you set off the security system?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago. so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping.
Whooping.
Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
Can't you go live in the city?
We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Oh, God. You want to let him stay? Oh, excuse me, I tried to kick him out. I mean, it is my house. I don't know if I want them to stay, to be honest. I'm gonna kick him out. Sorry, you have to leave.
Of course. That's what I knew you'd say.
Reputation -5.
We'll go to the city then. Beg for food like the others do. Won't be any more trouble for you. Come on, everyone. Gather up your things.
Oh. You can change your appearance here.
Don't trouble yourselves. We'll be gone when you come back.
I wish we had guns. Then you couldn't push us around.
Yeah, you want to say that to my face?
Del said you'd make us leave. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
I guess we'll be living in the streets of the Patriarch City now. I guess we'll be living in the streets of the Patriarch City now. I guess we'll be living in the streets of the Patriarch. I wish Del says you'd make us leave. Shouldn't have gotten my...
I wish we had guns. Then you couldn't push us around.
I wish we had guns. And you couldn't push us around. No. A soldier's note.
October 12th, 1998. 6. No, 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the West Gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. Looters to be shot on sight. They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why. They looked like scarecrows. Just skin and bone. The oldest was maybe 15. Every time I close my eyes, I see that kid's face. God forgive me. I can't do this anymore.
Not good.
I wish we had guns. Then you couldn't push us around.
They cleaned up the entire thing and didn't bother to look in there?
Rangers.
Rangers.
Oh, hey, howdy.
Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
We're the Rangers. This is going to be our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
The Rangers help people. We're here to help
That's
Colorado.
Cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there like more of you here?
I actually got a couple of questions for you.
Man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
What's your name, prisoner?
My name? Ned. Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. What? I don't know. Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
How long have you been here?
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
How have you survived?
Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man. Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Those mushrooms are growing good.
Oh my God, he's eating his own poop mushrooms. You've been living off of wall water and mushrooms?
Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp. That was a good day, man.
Who is this fucking dude?
But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
Can you tell us about any of the groups that have lived here before us?
Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits. And people don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Tell us about the dead guy.
Oh, man. That's some wild stuff.
Well, tell us.
So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, you came in.
Tell us about the Tired Eyes Lady.
Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked, for a bit, and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though, now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company, you know?
Tell us about the smiling woman.
Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling.
Glass seal.
I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, 'cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that.
What do you mean by a little fuzzy?
You know, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. I can't always remember things that happened in the, olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and, the bloody screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and owl face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion. But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me, so... yeah...
I want to ask you something else.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Why are you in here?
Because, the cell door is locked.
My mom's texting me. Hang on. That's not what we're asking. Why were you put in there?
Oh, man, didn't you like my joke?
No.
Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend, though, too, man, like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsies anymore, so he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously.
Why are you in there again?
I told you, man. My partner trapped me in here. Thought he was my friend, you know? But he wasn't.
Do you want us to let you out?
Oh, man, yes, please. Very much.
Well, we're not. No, I don't know.
You're calling this one, Rangers, but really, I just let nature take its course here, if you know what I mean.
I'd really like to get out of here.
I wish we could see his face.
Really?
All right, we'll see what we can do. No promises.
Cool. I get it, man. No pressure, but I'd sure appreciate it.
Requires 5 lockpicks.
So
Brig Master Key. I mean, that would let us get out. Get him out, no? Terminal displays information about the base's systems. Everything appears normal at the moment. Check recent activity logs for this terminal. You comb through the logs, culling ancient messages and routine system notifications until you have a list of recent activations. OS, wake initiated. Wake complete. Credentials rejected. Credentials accepted. Login admin. Password admin. OS, loading default admin operations. Backup generators initialized. Automated security lockdown initiated. Login required. Credentials rejected. Credentials rejected. OS. Station locking out user due to multiple failed login attempts. Terminal displays information about the base's move systems. Everything. Step away. Okay. His voice is pretty creepy. Attacking objects. If your squad skills aren't high enough, sometimes brute force skills will still work. To break down a door, smack a misbehaving computer, or forcefully shut down a power generator, use the attack option in the quick bar or press left control. Certain objects, such as vault doors or ice walls, may require specific damage types to damage. Polarize it. Well, I mean, it won't let us go on anything else. I guess I could unlock the door. I mean, do we let him out? I don't see why we wouldn't. He's not doing anything wrong, is he? What the hell's going on over here?
Oh, hey, hi again.
We might be able to hit electronics to fix him, yeah.
What can I do for you?
I'm going now.
Later, dudes, and don't forget to think about getting this door open. Oh, yay! Thank you so much, man. I owe you big, real big time. This won't be the last time you hear from me.
No, I want to talk to him.
You sis, dudes. I owe you big time.
Savory smelling mushroom. Removes bleeding, removes poison, removes drugs. Sweet smelling mushroom. Try it and see.
Good luck out there.
It was just a gun floating out here. Oh, there's a dude out here now. Private Moise.
That Kid Victory sounds like a bad apple.
Alright. Well, now that we've explored the jail and found that guy, I think that's a good place as any to be done. See. Cool. Well, thank you guys. Interesting. Sorry, I know you just got here, Seal. I've been going for 5 hours now, and I'm about ready to go hang out a little bit before I get ready for bed, so maybe eat some dinner. But thank you guys for coming to watch. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get to the mechanic sometime this week, so I don't know what my streaming schedule is gonna be. If things went my way, tomorrow I'll do a shorter stream, and then I have the podcast, and then Wednesday I'll bring my car to the mechanic, but I gotta see when they can see me and all that, and it's gonna be a real pain. So stay tuned, watch either Twitch, Twitter, or the Discord for some more info. So anyway, you guys have a good night, and hopefully I'll catch you soon. What is this little square down here? You can't see. What's that square? I don't know what that square is. Get out of here, square. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.